I enjoy buying something at super low price. I'm looking out for my wallet. What? You're so brash. And I got vindicated. Like, every Dick and Harry has. You're okay with paying to buy time. Yeah, that makes sense. At the end, because I do have a weakness. Constantly say, guess how much I buy. I like to be free. There's a 5-minute butt workout that I can guarantee you, which we need for the economy. I mean, this is a controversial one because hence therefore it's almost like throwing money down the drain. Well, let me speak for myself. It makes no financial sense how much I buy them, but it's not on this list because the ship has sailed, and just keep me in prayers. I'm usually if you can afford it and it's not jeopardizing your financial goals, then why not? But I've realized there are a few things that I will not be buying this year, either because it makes no financial sense, it has never made financial sense, or it's a who gonna pay for it problem. Very first, this has never made sense to me: designer items. Designer bags, designer shoes, designer clothes. If I get it as a gift, great. I mean, I would love that. I would love any accessory. I would. But it doesn't make financial sense to me to spend that much money on something when I can get something of similar quality or even better quality these days. It's like you're only paying all that money for the name, and that matters not to me. I don't do such. That matters not to me. I don't see the point in buying a specific name just to show you that I can. When I get to the point in life where I'm making enough money where spending 5K on something is the equivalent of me currently spending 100K on something, then sure, why not? So this is one of those where it just makes no financial sense to me right now. And I got vindicated. Got vindicated with quiet luxury. So we have moved from saying, sure, you can afford the designer stuff, to no, those in the know will know. Well, guess what? Those in the know, that is all about what is in the account, then the total I'm wearing will know. Second one is courses. In my line of work, courses is is a normal thing. And it's good. Don't get me wrong, courses are great. But courses have become like, every Dick and Harry has a course. Everyone has a course. Now, I've long understood that paying for courses isn't necessarily paying for information. It's more so paying for the time. I can always go online and learn how to do anything, any and everything. Or I can pay someone to teach me in a fraction of the time how to do that thing. Right? So I'm not against courses. I think when you understand time is money, then you're okay with paying for time. You're okay with paying to buy time. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So I'm cool with that. What I'm against is paying for courses from someone who doesn't necessarily know the stuff. They haven't necessarily proven that they know the stuff. They may have been successful in that thing for other reasons other than expertise. I'm going to use YouTube as an example because that's my line of work. You may have been successful growing your channel because at the time they may not have been as much competition, or then what is needed is not like it is now, or you just talk about going on YouTube, and going on YouTube always bring views compared to anything else, right? And now you have a course to teach me how to grow on YouTube, but whatever you have to teach me will not succeed because I'm not talking about going on YouTube. You've never had to deal with the challenges I deal with, right? So there are only a few people that I think are worth them. So be it YouTube, be it anything else, I'm not buying any courses. Don't quote me on this. Maybe come October, I'm like, hey, hey, we've been putting in some time and nothing is showing up. But I don't plan on doing that. Stanley who? Stanley Cup has never made sense. I love the company. In fact, I love when a good company with good quality gets their shine, right? I love it. And the new CEO that they put in place, who took advantage of social media, who saw the opportunity, harnessed it. I mean, he should be highly commended. That should be taught in schools because it's a good example of understanding the times, understanding where your market is. I applaud all that. But just like the CEO is looking out for Stanley's company's wallet, I'm looking out for my wallet. What? $45? And you know what? I foresee that buying a Stanley will soon become like, you know, how we've now moved to quiet luxury. It's probably going to be like that. We're having a Stanley seen as juvenile and, oh, you're so brash. And soon we're going to be carrying nameless cups. Guess what? Right now they're selling nameless cups for $10, $12. It keeps the water cold. It keeps the ice cold. Why do I need to pay $45? Explain that to me. Granted, $45, is that going to make me poor? Is that going to jeopardize my financial goals? No. So if you bought a Stanley Cup, I cannot judge. The positive is you're keeping the economy going. Not my way of keeping the economy going. I'll tell you my way of keeping the economy going at the end, because yeah, I do have a weakness. Clothes that are on sale and not necessarily amazing. Listen, when you've been frugal, forget frugal, when you are a mindful spender, right? It's hard to walk by an outfit that is okay. It's not great, it's not amazing, it's okay, and it's at a wonderful price. I enjoy buying something at super low price. It gives me joy. It gives me satisfaction. I'm constantly saying, guess how much I bought? Guess how much I bought this? They're not bad, but they're not necessarily the best. For example, for me, V-necks are the way to go. Oh yeah, this is a V-neck. V-necks are the way to go. But I have a brown top. It's not the best for my body type for several reasons, which we're not going into in this video. It's not the best, but I can't even tell you how much I paid. I cannot tell you how much I paid for it. I bought it last year. Let's just say it was dirt cheap. And now I'm just going, that was the dumbest thing to do. I honestly bought it because it was on sale, because the V-neck one was not on sale. And guess who did not buy it? I was going to buy it, and then I saw this. I was like, oh, I can get this for pretty much 90% off. I should have left it. I really should have left it. So not buying things just because they're on sale, even if I need them, if it's not what suits me, no, I'm not buying it. Gym membership. Oh, I hate to say this. I really hate to say this, because I feel like I'm, like my people will say, I'm pouring sand in someone's Gary. I'm spoiling someone's business. But listen, with everything, if you can afford it, it benefits you, go ahead and do it. For me, gym membership is one of those, it makes no financial sense. One, because it doesn't necessarily push me to work out. It's actually the opposite. If I have to put myself together to look presentable, to go work out, chances are it's not going to happen. And for me, when I work out, I like to be free. And right now, lover should not be going out with a crop top. I mean, it may be good for you, but love it is no. But most importantly is the fact that I can do my workout here with YouTube. I have my free weights, I have my workout mat, and there's so many free videos on YouTube. So many, thanks to the pandemic. I mean, what do you want? You want 5-minute workout? There's a 5-minute butt workout that I can guarantee you. I bet the 60% male that watch this channel, you probably just clicked up. Hey, you guys need a good gluteus maximus too. So maybe I'll link that in the description box below. Everything on YouTube. So it makes no sense to me why I would pay for gym membership when I can get the same thing at home and even have a higher chance of doing it because it's at home. Books. If you've watched any of my older videos, you know books, I'm all for the library. Why buy a new one? And once again, I hate saying this because now I'm affecting the book industry, which we need for the economy. I mean, but if you can afford it, go ahead and buy a book. You know, if you like to have the collection. For me, I do not mind. There are only a few books I would want to keep, and I do keep, but a lot of the other books, I don't want to have them. I just want to read it and move on, right? So I would rather just go to the library. And the library has all the new books, all of them. Worst case scenario, you wait. You go on a waiting list. You know how fast 3 weeks goes by. You know how fast a month goes by. And you can also renew. And we're already paying for it anyway. Your taxes. If you have a property, you own a property, your taxes, you're paying for that anyway, right? Yeah. So I'm already paying for it. Technically, I've already bought the books. Oh, this is a controversial one because on one hand, it is who gonna pay for it. On the other hand, not really, because I can't pay for it. It just doesn't make financial sense. So it's a combination of both. Many pennies. Many pennies. That's what happens when you've been talking for a long time. manicure and pedicures. And once again, the men have stopped watching. So here's the thing. As a lady, I love the look of a manicured nails. I love it. It's beautiful. However, right now in my life as a mom of three, I'm constantly washing my hands. Hence, therefore, manicures don't last. Hence, therefore, it's almost like throwing money down the drain. Yes, I can do the acrylic and the gel to make it last longer, but that damages my natural nails. And when something damages the original, that's a no for me. I'm not saying I'll never do it. I'm just saying it's not something I'm doing on the regular. I would go in each season, the beginning of a new season. So summer coming up, I will go in and have them clean up my cuticles, have them clean that up, shape up my nails, and I'm good. Now, something that should be on this list because it's honestly it's a waste of money. It makes no financial sense how much I buy them, but it's not on this list because the ship has sailed. And just keep me in prayers. Journals, not planners, journals. Journals should be on the list. Is this here on purpose? Yes and no. This is always here. The beauty. They're not expensive though. Beginning of the year, Burlington has lost. Is it Burlington, Ross? So technically, they're not expensive, but with how much I buy them, I really should not be buying it. Actually, I'm not buying anymore this year because I haven't. I have enough. When I say journals and planners, it's really just journals, not planners. It's seeing this blank. When you open it up and you see just blank space. Wait, I have one in here. I have more than one in here that I haven't used. When I see them in the stores, I'm like, oh, I would use it for this, and I can journal this and keep track of this. And then I buy them, and it's at home. And then I buy them, and then it stays, and I don't use them. But then when I see it in the store, it's so beautiful, so gorgeous. I bought that one last year. Then I like this just because of the size. So journals should not. I have this. I have used ones, so I'm not saying I don't use them. It's not for workout. I have used ones because I use journals for regular journaling and also my to-do list for the day and all that. I don't necessarily use planner. That red one is a planner, but I should journal should not be on this. It should be on this list, but keep me in prayers. That's something we're working on. I'm not buying anymore the rest of the year, but yeah, money has been spent. This was actually hard for me to put together, just because I'm usually not the type to say don't buy this. I'm all for it's more of a tailored thing. If you can afford it, it's not affecting your financial goals, and this is your little guilty pleasure. Then hey, why not buy it? Buy that journal if you need to. So it was hard for me to come up with this list until I realized no, there's some things, and I'm sure I'll come up with more after this video. It always happens. But let me know what are some things you're not buying this year, either because you have financial goals to meet or it no longer makes financial sense for you. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.